Welcome, everybody. It is Saturday, June 3rd, 5 p.m. Central, and that means we are doing our Topps Archives box break. Thanks for joining us. I don't have anybody in the chat room right now, but I do know there were quite a few people that told me they are going to stop by because of something that I tweeted out earlier. We'll get to that in a little bit. But first of all, just so those who aren't in the break know, first and foremost, this is a divisional dual box break. This is paired up with Topps Finest, which I should be getting next week. And the team assignments are as follows. So if you see your name on the board, that means those are the teams that you've got. So these cards will be sorted by team, and they'll be paired with the teams that we pull from our Finest break. Hopefully that'll be next week. There was one change. You'll see that in bold there. The Phillies now go to debut. So there's that. So let's talk about archives a little bit here, just to kind of familiarize ourselves with the 2017 product. Let me get back to the correct screen on that so that I can do that. So now, of course, just like in past years, there are going to be three different designs depending on the year that they choose. For this year, the first 100 cards, they'll be using a 1960 design. The next couple, or the next 100 cards, are going to be using the 1982 design. And then cards 201 through 300 will have the 1992 design. The things to watch out for, and this is the reason why I brought this page up, is that we're going to have variations and parallels. The parallels are going to be graybacks for the first 100 cards for the 1960 design. The 1982 design will have some people are calling it the blacklist. There were some variations that were printed in 1982 without the black printing plate, and the effect of that was the faux signature, or the replica signature, didn't appear on those cards. So some of the parallels of those cards will also not have that signature. The 1992s, if I remember correctly, will have the gold winner foil stamping on the parallels. Now, those are the parallels, not the variations. There are also variations to watch out for. A lot of them will be just like the ones that you see on the screen here, just different poses for the 1960s. And then, as I'd mentioned, oh, you know what? I'm sorry. The variations are going to be the no signature, right? Oh, no, that's right. So that's the thing that I was confused about before. So the 1982s especially, the variations will also have the parallels. So that's another thing to watch out for. So you see the Dansby Swanson there. The base has both the regular pose there as well as the signature. The variation is also a parallel version. So it doesn't have the black printing plate. It doesn't have the signature, and it has a different pose. And of course, as always, a good way to figure out what you've got there is to look on the back of the cards. They should have a different code on them. And I believe 799, yep, 799 is the code to look for on the back of the cards if you're really looking into that stuff. So that's a basic breakdown of what to look for. Now, the other thing to watch out for are the fan favorite autographs. Now, a lot of them are going to have non-Major League Baseball teams and like actors and things like that. Someone had posted, actually Waxtopia retweeted that someone had pulled a Gene Hackman Superman autograph as Lex Luthor. Like Gene Hackman was on the checklist, but he wasn't listed as Lex Luthor. So that was a cool find. Now, should I pull a non-MLB autograph, then the Crack and Wax case break rules would apply. And normally that means that the card would be assigned to me. And then normally what I would do is I would randomly assign that card to someone who has gone hitless in the break. So we're expecting 5 total hits between this box of archives and next week's box of Finest. So of those 5 hits, if someone doesn't get something, I would randomly assign it to whoever didn't get a hit. However, due to recent feedback on one of the signers, Zach Hampel, in the very, very slim chance that I happen to pull a Zach Hampel autograph card. I will not be assigning that to anyone. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to auction for charity a way for me to destroy that card. Now, I don't know Zach Hampel. I've never interacted with him. All I know is that he has a reputation which some would say is negative. Like I said, I have no opinion of the guy one way or another. So I'm not going to destroy this card because I have any certain feeling toward the guy. But I'm inclined to do it because that seemed to be the popular opinion. And if I'm going to be able to raise some money for charity, then hell, I'm going to do it. So this is what I've got planned. If I do pull it, then it'll go for auction for charity. Bids from $0 to $49, I'll tear it in half. Bids from $50 to $99, I'll just run it through my paper shredder. Bids from $100 to $249, I will burn it. From $250 to $499, I'll put it in our cat box for a week. From $500 to $999, I'll chew it up and spit it out. And $1,000 plus, I will eat that Zach Hampel autograph card. So just letting you know, yeah, I could be having a little bit of fiber and ink in my diet. But like I said, there's a very slim chance that I'll actually be pulling that card anyway. So, all right, so we're expecting 2 on-card autographs in this box of 2017 Topps Archives. We're looking for some Derek Jeter retrospective cards. I have heard through the grapevine that these Jeter retrospective cards are both flimsy and sticky. And where is my "that's what she said" in the chat room? 8 cards per pack. And as usual, for the first couple packs, I'll go through slowly, and then I'll speed things up just to kind of keep this box break at a reasonable length. And as always, I've forgotten my garbage bag, so that's okay. Keep these up here so they're all in sight. All right, let's crack that wax. My very first 2017 Topps Archives card is Justin Bauer for the Miami Marlins. Adam Jones. Tony La Russa. Babe Ruth. I don't believe that's a parallel or a variation, and it does not end in 799. It's on the back there. We've got a peach parallel rookie card of Jacoby Jones for the Tigers. Number 2 of 199. Larry Doby, I do not believe that this is an autograph. This is a facsimile. The reason I am pretty sure that is because Topps likes to use that faded white in the background. So I don't believe this is a hit. John Smoltz. And Jake Thompson. Now I have to remember to pay attention to the screen to make sure I'm keeping my cards on the screen there. I usually do a better job of watching the screen as I'm doing this, so. All right, so let's speed things up here a little bit. Mandy Margot, or is it Margit? Don Mattingly. Omar Vizquel. Rob Zestrins. Man. See, I'm going to have a list topic of names that I have a hard time pronouncing. Zestrizny. There we go. Rookie card of Rob Zestrizny. Okay, Cubs fans. Waxtopia, where are you? Tell me how to say that. There's a gold winner parallel, not variation, but parallel of Felix Hernandez. I loved these as a kid. I absolutely loved these as a kid. I remember getting, I think you sent away for them, if I remember correctly. You'd have to send wrappers in or something like that. Now, that's the other thing I noticed, too. People have been talking about how the 92s were thinner than the rest. The other ones were a lot firmer. And I was just talking with Waxtopia, actually, through DMs on Twitter, that was actually a smart move by Topps because it actually mimics more closely the actual card stock used for those particular designs. So the 82s were thicker than the 92s. If you find some actual 92s and some actual 82s and compare the card stocks, there's a good chance that Topps actually replicated that in archives this year. So, all right, D. Gordon, Gary Sanchez, and Kevin Pillar. So we're seeing some repetition here as far as how these were packed out. So we're going to get a couple of the 60s first, the Hosmer, Trumbo, then a couple of the 92s, Ian Kinsler, Andrew McCutcheon, Joey Votto, and then finish up. Oh, then we've got a Derek Jeter retrospective reprint. I do like this Archives foil stamp logo that they use this year. And then finish up with an 82. All right. So I wasn't really sure what I was going to be feeling about this product until I got it in hand, because everything I saw online, I wasn't feeling very great about it, to be honest with you. Kenta Maeda, Jeff Samardzija. All right, I was hoping to get one of these. This is a Tom Glavine. This should be a retro style. Or is this the, this is the 59 Bowman's. My apologies. This is the 59 Bowman. So these were, I believe these are created after the box bottoms. I think they were cutouts in the 59 Bowman set. And these are just shrunk down, obviously to fit into packs from what I remember reading. They do also have what they call a retro style card as well as an insert. Carlos Santana and Eddie Murray. But as I'm opening these and I have them in hand, I'm liking them a little more than I thought I would, but we'll save that for a gut reaction review later down the road. Lou Boudreau, Charlie Blackmon. There's a 1960 rookie star insert. Bazooka, not Bowman. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Bazooka. Bazinga. Kershaw, Ellsbury. Okay. I'm going to say the thing that I say at least once, if not twice per break. This pack feels a little tight. Juan Gonzalez, Brooks Robinson, Willie McCovey. I'm not even going to try that. Matt Carpenter, Michael Franco, and Juris Familia, and Jason Kipnis. So I don't believe that I was correct. And why would I be? I don't usually call that, but Billy Hamilton, Julio Teheran, Miguel Sano, Andrew Miller, Christian Yelich, Francisco Lindor. Now, I think this might be the retro. Now, this one's a bit thin. The cardstock on this is a bit thin. It's a nice Lindor in that pack. There's Honus Wagner. That's cool. Okay, so this is... I know this because if you follow a guy on Twitter called Tan Man Baseball Fan, he spotted this, and I'm not sure if anyone else would have. Maybe one or two other people might have, but this Jose Canseco card, that's not Jose Canseco. That's actually Ozzie Canseco. And the giveaway, well, number one, if you really know what Ozzie looks like, that would be one giveaway. But if you're not familiar with Ozzie Canseco, the other giveaway was the number on his jersey there. And if anyone's a really huge Jose Canseco fan, they would realize that that's not the correct number on the jersey and surmise that that was, in fact, Ozzie Canseco. So I don't know if that was done on purpose as an homage or if it was an accident. I'm just going to hope that it was done on purpose. Still looking for hit number 1 of 2. There's a Yoan Moncada rookie card. That's a nice looking Daniel Murphy card. It's kind of a Stadium Club-esque photo. There we go. So we've got a fan favorite auto of Joe McEwing for the Mets. And today, the Mets belong to Chris M. So congratulations, Chris, on your Joe McEwing fan favorites auto. Awesome. Very cool. So as soon as I say, still looking for hit number 1. That just means now I'm going to end up pulling. Oh, cool. Early win. Sorry, I got distracted there. That just means now I'm going to pull a non-MLB card, auto, which is totally fine. Yastrzemski, see, I can say that. Reggie Jackson as an Oriole. Jim Bunning. I feel like he just passed away, didn't he? Al Kaline, Bazooka, not Bowman like I said earlier. Bert Blyleven as an Indian. And Jackie Robinson. After this pack, we will officially be about halfway through. Giancarlo Stanton. Garrett Cole. Ben Zobrist. Chris Davis. I am appreciating the photo selection. I will say that for one. And I think having just come off a box of Pro Debut, and if you saw my reaction to that, you'll know that I appreciate good photography in my baseball cards. Matt Olson rookie card there. David Ortiz. Ozzie Smith as a Padre. Yeah, that's another thing that I'm enjoying about this so far is their usage of players on other teams. Which also goes in line with another video I did. 5 baseball players who you forgot played for someone else. Ted Williams. Bob Feller. Polly 3 Jobs in the chat room is confirming that yes, indeed, Jim Bunning did pass away, and he agrees that the Reggie card is cool. Well, so far, and this is just halfway through one box, I'm having a better time than I thought I would, which is a plus. And this happens every time I do archives. Last year, I wasn't even going to do archives at all. I ended up doing a case, and I had a good time. Aaron Judge rookie card. I don't believe that's a variation. I know there were variations. No, it's not. Okay, Mike Trout. I don't think that's the variation either, and it is not. Eddie Matthews, Alex Bregman rookie. Oh, we've got our... Is that it? No, it's not. Never mind. Alex Bregman rookie card, bazooka insert. Yeah, the facsimile auto got me for a second. Davis, Bobby Abreu, Phillies. Johnny Cueto, Zach Greinke, Tulo, and Mats. Little shout out to LQ, who may or may not be watching from wherever it is that she is. I asked her to tune in to see what she thought. I've never, I don't know if I've, yeah, I don't know why I would have seen a live stream while I'm doing this. David Price, Scherzer, Jose Abreu, Clemente, Kimbrel, Benintendi, rookie card, Elmar. Looks like we've got 5 packs here to go, and then we're all done for the day. One more hit to get. Hank Aaron. Gary Sanchez retro style card. Roy Oswalt. Uleski Gurriel. Rookie card. I think it's Gurriel, because I think that's how Corey Provis said it on the radio when I was listening to the Astros absolutely dominate my Twins, putting up 2 football scores in their series against the Twins. Earl Weaver, Carson Fulmer, Strasburg, Altuve, Myers, Martinez, and Fulmer. Yeah, I'm going to have to, as usual, really dig through these cards and see if I do have any variations and parallels besides that one, that gold and then the peach. Ian Desmond, Gossman, Evan Gattis, Chris Bryant, Bazooka, Danny Duffy. This is the what? The penultimate pack. All right, well, hopefully that means that our final autograph is in this pack, because if it's not, then we were shorted one. So here's hoping for some final pack mojo. And I think we have, I think we do. I'll just put that back there because it looked like a card we haven't pulled before. Pudge, Stargell, MLBPA Executive Director Tony Clark, Konerko, Juan Marshall, and then hit number 2 is Cleon Jones, also for the Mets. This is a Mets hot box. Now, this is a design that I really, really do like. So Chris M. gets a clean sweep of the hits out of this box with 2 fantastic Mets fan favorites autographs. Well, there you have it. That's it. So I didn't have to worry about eating a Zach Hampel autograph card, though it would have been nice to raise $1,000 for charity. I won't have to do it at the expense of having to go to the hospital to get my stomach pumped. So, and that's not because of Zach Hampel. It's just, don't eat baseball cards. So, all right. Well, as always, thank you for joining us. Let's see. Paulie 3 Jobs in the chat room says, I still don't get the purpose of this brand. To me, all it does is dilute heritage. I'd love to do heritage, but short prints. That's a nice looking card also. Yeah, I've got some thoughts on that. I'm sure I'll share on the next gut reaction review. So, but yeah, of course, as always, thanks for joining us here. And as usual with these box breaks, I'm going to end on something that might not make sense to those who are watching live, but it'll make sense to the people who are watching the replay. Hey, tell me what you thought of this box in the comments, and please take the poll at the top of this video. And if you liked this box break, check out my gut reaction to Pro Debut. And as always, keep cracking that wax.